Sonus Faber is, I don't want to say changing, but it's improving. Well, Chameleon is a very special. The challenge has been to do everything within a reasonable price point. Honestly speaking, we wanted to try to reach a different kind of customer. There are the traditional audiophile guy, but there are also a lot of young generations are growing with an interest for high quality sound reproduction. To wives, so we found out a way to make this fantastic thing of the interchangeable side panels, which allows to fit the speakers, maybe not in a dedicated listening room, like it always happens, or most of the time happens with a real audiophile, but you can place it easily in your living room, matching your furniture, and it's also a touch of happiness. Oh wow, it's a big effort. It's really a big effort. We focused more than ever really, in what really matters for the sound, and we made obviously some compromise, renouncing in things which doesn't matter that much. So we focus our attention in what really matters. And that was the key for the success. The cabinet is pretty simple itself, but it's rock solid, which is very important. The design is quite simple, but the speaker units are very good, very well balanced. We are still using a Kat-Muller diaphragm on the tweeter, which means a lot to the sound quality. We kept the crossover design as simple as possible, but not too much simple. With paying attention to some of the details we know, they provide a good sounding performance. The crossover is designed following the new way, always a first order on the mid woofer, which is something which is linked to the tradition of the company. But on the other hand, we have a third order paracross design on the tweeter. Third order design, basically, with our specific circuit placing some of the reactive component in the negative rail in order to increase transparency and speed. And this is the key. It's been a huge effort, but somehow we make it. It's since the summer of 2006. I started designing the Sonus Faber speakers. One of the things I cared most was to have an electrical friendly behavior. So, generally speaking, modern Sonus Faber are suitable for any kind of amplifier, and what I recommend is I recommend the customer to find his own, because my answer is, since it's mainly a matter of taste, my taste won't be the same of the customer. I can tell you what I'd like to do, but this is my this is my house. This is my house. It's not something I recommend.
Sure.
I like to get the best of the two worlds, and so I'm using always a tube preamplifier, and I'm using a Class A, a pure Class A power amplifier. That's my taste. It's not better or worse than any other. Everything tube, everything solid state, Class D, whatever sounds nice to your ears. That's my advice. Designing a headphone is like designing a mono-way speaker with no crossover. So you have only the cabinet and the dampening material to make the frequency response go where you want. So it's easier on one way, but more difficult on the other, because you have a very limited amount of tools. The headphones are ready. I believe that the sales should start this fall.